Hello everybody, Steelfist Gaming here, and I'm going to be talking about everybody's favorite subject, Nintendo. What are they up to this time? So I heard this a while ago, a few days in fact. They have launched not a new gaming console, not a reboot of the Wii like we needed, or a reboot of the DS with better technology, better 3D, better graphics. Rather, Nintendo has made a $100 alarm clock. Yeah, you heard me, an alarm clock. And there's the trailer for it playing in the background. And I'm going to be just going over it and explaining exactly what it is. And it seemed interesting and all. However, $100? Really? For an alarm clock. I can see spending $20 on an alarm clock with this day and age where everything costs more. Or even, I don't know, in this day and age at a thrift store, you can get one for $5. Which is good because instead of it going to the garbage, it goes to another person who's going to use it. And let's say, I don't know, Nintendo, you double the price, $40 for an alarm clock. That's how much the Game & Watch was, so maybe, I don't know, 50 to 60. But $100 for an alarm clock? I mean, what we've seen here are rather standard features for an alarm clock. Such as, I don't know, tracking your sleep, which is kind of odd that Nintendo has cameras in their alarm clocks that watch you while you sleep. And that wouldn't really work if you were... I have an IKEA Sparta. Let me pull that up real quick. It's one of those loft beds. That isn't showing up too well because it's a gray metal on a white background and it's kind of blasting out the camera's light sensor. But you guys probably know what I'm talking about anyways. So that alarm clock wouldn't even work for me. Not that I would even buy it in the first place. I already have an alarm clock. Let me grab it. It's up here. Ugh. Look, this is a Timex Indiglow night light, snooze dimmer, alarm reset, 7.5.2 weekday alarm set, time set. There's a little W drawn in it with a marker for some reason. I'm not sure why. DC 1.5V times 2, AAA UM-4 R3 size, plus minus, open, DST, caution, risk of electric shock, do not open, warning, shock hazard, do not open, avis, risque de choc electrique, ne pas ouvrir. Timex Jelly Clock, AC 120V, 60HZ 4W. Clock backup 3V AAA R3 times 2 batteries. Service NBR T116-A-L. It's kind of dark under here, so it's a little bit hard to see. My camera shows it great, but it's still dark under here. Where was I? MFD and serviced by SDI Technologies Inc. Toll free NBR 1-800-888-4491. Timex Reg TM Timex Corp. In the US and other countries, www.timexaudio.com. T116L Intertex ETL CM listed CUS 2001-098 conforms to all ULS 8. I kind of lost that place. Made in China. If it was brighter under here, and I'd probably be able to read all that. I read most of it. Anyways. Yeah, there's the Nintendo Alarmo trailer. And they probably have an official web page that we can visit. There it is. Let me zoom in on that. Computer, enhance. Just like Star Trek. And the only question I ever thought was hard was, do I like Kirk or do I like Picard? It even needs to be plugged in to work. It doesn't have a battery for $100. My mom got this for me from Goodwill for $3. And I've had it as long as I can remember. And it has functioned perfectly for this whole time. I've had it for years at this point. Okay, I gotta read the package. I just gotta do it. Let's see if we can zoom in here at all. At least what I can read of it. Stop the alarm just by getting up. It's in Spanish and it's blurry, so I can't really... Now, they could have taken a better picture of this. Actes erdom simplement en vas lear la clama se a papa consola le marte de la... I can barely read any of it because Nintendo didn't take too good of a picture of this, or it does look pretty good with the lighting and everything, but it's rather blurry when it comes to the text. You can still get a general idea of what's going on, but it's still pretty blurry. I mean, look at this. Nintendo actually made this. I can't believe it. Neither can you, probably. What more is there to say? A $100 alarm clock. Okay, ingestion hazard, death, keep, out of reach of children, even though it's clearly advertised to children. Seek immediate medical attention if a battery is swallowed. Now this has a USB-C power, so does it have a battery or does it not have a battery? Alright, that's mildly confusing. Everyone 10 plus. Okay, so if you're in the United States or Canada, you can pre-order it. I suppose everyone else, if you're in, I don't know, Afghanistan or United Kingdom or Russia or Antarctica or Zimbabwe or Poland or Korea or Japan. Well, I suppose Nintendo's a Japanese company. It'd probably be available there first. At least that's the way I do it if I were them. Because, you know, it's closer. You don't have to send them out as far at first. There's the 4-minute trailer. And, so as we can see here, here's something that kind of bugs me about this. There's probably a picture somewhere around here where you can see it more clearly. Usually one of those angled pictures will show it better. Right here, right here. If you really look closely... Oh, it's doing that weird zoom thing. Why can't they zoom anything simply anymore? Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the big Easter egg in this whole case. The actual black, smooth, screen-like surface is round. And yet, See that outline? The screen itself is a rectangle. Nintendo thought we wouldn't notice, but we did because we're smart. And it seems like for $100 they can get a round screen in there because they make round screens. Now, Nintendo, if you're listening to me and you're gonna, I don't know, delay this product or something to fix it, not that you'd probably do that, but just in case you would, here's a few fixes I'd like to add to it. This is a $100 Nintendo electronic product, and yet there are no video games you can play on this. Not even as an Easter egg, I don't think. I mean, I don't know, you could load maybe a few old Nintendo DS games on there. I know you don't like people emulating them, but you can at least put them on your own thing, I guess. Or I don't know. Really anything. Nowadays, with modern technology, you could probably fit all the juice that was in a Nintendo Wii into there. You could have Nintendo Wii games emulated on there. You can have all sorts of games. And you can make people pay extra money for them, Nintendo. I know you like that. So, I think that you should put video games on this electronic from Nintendo. Because, come on, it's Nintendo. You're a gaming company. You gotta put it on there. And also, if you could put a round screen on there, so that way, I don't know, maybe you have kind of like the Mario Kart things from, you know, where you hit the 7 or the 8 nowadays, where, and then all the Mario Kart stuff starts spinning around the screen. I don't know, you can do cool stuff like that, but you're not really that free with a square rectangle screen. And also, if you're not going to put those things on there, I don't think that the $100 price can be justified. Well, it can be because, you know, you can sell it for whatever you want. Because, you know, that's the way the market works. Buyer and seller, supply and demand, and that's how the price is determined. But I don't think that you're going to sell very many of these, Nintendo, until you either lower the price down to $50 or $60, so that way it's a nice novelty you can get without putting a hole in your wallet. Or if you're going to keep the price, or even raise it, Nintendo, I know you'd love to do that, you could put a round screen on there and put some video games on it. So that's my review of the Nintendo Alarm Clock. I would not recommend this. I recommend picking one of these up, or even these days going to the clock app on your cell phone, or setting a timer, or really anything. Because this is one of those instances of a company, they make a product that's pretty easy to make and they put it out, and they know they really make the price high because they know people are going to buy it just because of the brand name. So make sure, if someone out there can get this message to Nintendo, tell them my ideas, because that could seriously improve Nintendo and just give them a better overall reputation. Because it seems like just a way for them to make some quick money, to be honest. It's still neat. I mean, if you have $100 burning a hole in your pocket and you're a huge fan of Nintendo, why not? They're not going to make this thing forever. It's going to be a one-off thing. Maybe if you buy it, keep it in the packaging for 20 years. You can sell it at an auction later. But I feel like this is going to be one of those things that just gets forgotten. This won't be like the Wii or the DS. This will be just one of those things that makes a few quick dollars and then goes away. But this could be legendary if they take my ideas into account. Well, that's all I have to say about that. Thank you for watching this video. And if you're not subscribed, then I don't know. You don't have to. As long as you watch the videos, that's all that counts. But we're at 800 something. We're almost at 1,000. 1,000 means monetization. And monetization means money. So if you want to give me more money, subscribe. Just like Nintendo wants more money. And I'll keep building this little place. I'll put more decorations. This is an old adding machine. This is a few monies from 1976 with $2, you know, America's 200th birthday. An old motherboard, Pokemon thing, a bell. if you want to send me something, and I'll put it back here, then I'm going to open up a P.O. box when I hit 1,000 subscribers, and send me anything you want. As long as it's family friendly, and I'll put it back here. And yeah, you can have a little thing in my background. That'd be pretty cool. It's just an idea I had. So you guys have a good day, and I'm Steelfist Gaming, signing out.